Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a 936E Caterpillar wheel loader. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is about $175,000. This machine has approximately 6,619 hours on it. It's got 419 on the hour meter currently, but the previous owner changed it out at about 6,200. As far as manufacturers go, Caterpillar's obviously #1 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment. They're ubiquitous out there. Everybody knows who Caterpillar is. Their name is synonymous with construction equipment. This machine weighs 27,110 pounds. The widest point is this bucket right here at 8 foot 8 inches. The tallest point is the top of that cab at 11 feet. And the transportation length from the tip of that cutting edge all the way to the back counterweight is 24 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu WA250, K621, or a John Deere 624. As far as the history of this unit goes, like most of the machines we purchase, it's an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. I mean, you'll see some surface rust here and there, but it's just surface. It's not anything pervasive. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. This machine comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area who had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines we've purchased from these guys over the years, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and then I inspect it before I write a check for it. So we don't buy problems. The gross, as far as the engine goes, this machine has got a Cat 3304 engine. It's a very common engine. It's got a gross horsepower of 136 horsepower. And it's got a 53-gallon fuel tank, which will run you probably 12 to 14 hours of run time, depending on application. All the fluid levels are where they should be on this machine. This machine is mechanically sound. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears. It's a 3-speed transmission, forward and reverse. It runs through all the gears with no problem. Top speed on this machine is 26 miles per hour in forward and 28 in reverse. The brakes stop it on a dime. This machine is obviously 4-wheel drive. Most loaders are 4-wheel drive. The tires on this tractor are about 85%. You can see they got 0 cuts. And all the tread is equal on the tires. These are 20.5 25s. Like I say, all the tread matches, or tread height depth matches. The hydraulics are strong on this machine. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. There's very little deflection in that articulation joint. I mean, it's probably pretty much commensurate with the hours on the machine. Oh, I forgot to mention the cutting edge. The cutting edge on this tractor is probably about 85%. It's not been turned. It's new on this other side. This bucket, again, the width of this bucket, which is its widest point, is 8 foot 8 inches. It's 4 foot 4 inches tall, and it's 3.5 foot deep. This is about a 2 3/4 yard bucket. The hinge pin height, this hinge pin height right here, if you were loading into a dumpster or whatever, is 12 foot 6 inches. The breakout force of this loader is 28,000 pounds, and the lifting capacity, or the static tip load of this loader, is 19,846 pounds. The lifting capacity is limited by its static tip load, which simply stated the hydraulics of this machine are so powerful that the machine will actually tip forward before the hydraulics give out. So the lifting capacity is actually limited to the weight on the fulcrum of this machine, which in this case is 19,846 pounds. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, this next video is going to show that all these gauges work. All right, this is a 3-speed transmission. You got 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna go, I don't have much of a runway here, but I'm gonna show that all 3 gears work okay. So I'm gonna go in reverse. That's first gear. That's second gear. That's third gear. So this is neutral right here. I'm going to put it back down to first gear. We're going to start in first gear. That's first gear. Second gear. Third gear. That's gear 3. So that's pretty much it. 3 gears forward, 3 gears reverse. They all work okay. That's it. One other thing is whoever buys this machine should know that whenever you go to, you turn the machine off, there's an air brake here. And this thing automatically engages. So before you put the machine in forward or reverse, for it to move, you gotta press that air brake down. It's just a safety feature, but anyway, it stumped me for a few seconds before I bought the machine. So that's an air brake. It's got to build pressure, and then you just hit that brake and away you go.